on the Water has been brought to you by
Here we are down at Sandringham Yacht Club. We're with Stewart Vickery. He's a 14-foot skiff legend. He's been sailing the boats for 20 years. These boats use the latest technology, carbon fibre, Kevlar construction. These boats go quick. When they go guts up, they do it in a hurry. Stewie, thanks for coming down.
It's a pleasure, Mike. I'm happy to be involved and come down and show people about our boats. It's had a great time in my 25 years sailing them down here at Sandringham. I've been around Australia and the world sailing them, but it's been a great pastime, and I'd be happy to sort of introduce Caveman to it.
Well, a bit more for Caveman later, but let's learn a little bit about the class. Tell us about these trophies we've got behind us.
Well, Mike, these trophies are the trophies for the Victorian 14-foot dinghy cancel. They've been around for over 100 years in Melbourne, and these are the trophies we got we raced for in Melbourne. The class has been going for over 100 years in Australia. Each state's got trophies.
So how have the boats changed over the 100 years?
100 years ago they would have been built out of very thick wood with steel centre plates and very thick mast with heavy rigging. These days we've got as much sail area as they had. We use trapezes to get our weight out further, and the actual all-up weight would be a tenth what it was 100 years ago. And that's where the speed comes into it, because all boats, the lighter they are, the faster they go.
So how fast do these things go?
I would say they would do about 30 mile an hour. In a good 20-25 knot breeze, in flattish water, would have to go as fast as the wind or faster, so it would have to go up around 30 mile an hour.
So that's as fast as your average tinny?
Yes, but not as much fun in a tin.
How do you stop the thing from tipping over?
Well, what it has what they call trapezes. You hang out on a wire on the side of the boat, both the skipper and the crew hang out, and that's the sort of the power you develop by the weight over the side. That's how you develop your power, and that's how we keep the things upright.
Would you tip over much?
Yes, we still tip over quite a lot. It's hard. It's a fine line between pleasure and pain, and we still tip over.
So with the Caveman on board, are you going to keep it upright?
We'll keep it upright most of the time, but we will tip over.
That'll be good to see.
Oh, well, that's the way it is.
How's a beginner going to get into this type of boat?
Well, a beginner would start on a boat that's easier to sail, learn the ropes, and just move on to faster, harder boats to sail.
So it's a great sport for family involvement.
Yes, I think it's a great sport for families. My wife sails after she met me. She's been sailing for 20 years. My daughter, who's 14, sails, and it's a great family atmosphere. We all come in here and go sailing. We all sail different types of boats, but we all have a great time, and we meet lots and lots of people. We go to regattas all around Australia and all over the world, and we've made friends with lots of people. It's
become a way of life.
It's become a way of life, and each year we work out where we're going next year, because that's where the next national titles are. Virtually the national titles, whatever the state they're in, is the family holiday, and we all go away together and go sailing.
So what does a normal race consist of?
Well, all yacht races consist of all the boats start between a start boat and a start mark, an imaginary line between that. They fire guns. You start at the start gun and you go around the course, and the first boat home is the winner.
So the Sydney to Hobart's won on handicap. It's not the case with the 14s.
14s, as in any other class of boat, it's first over the line is the winner. There's no handicap.
That sounds fair to me. So tell us a bit about the technology in these boats.
Well, the technology is we have carbon fibre everywhere. We have a layer of carbon over foam and a layer on the other side. It's a carbon fibre sandwich, and it is about the strongest material you can build boats out of. It's super light and super strong. These boats get a punishment, and they hang in there year after year, whereas the old timber boats were only good for about a year, and then they'd start to break up. With these boats, they go 5 years and they're still rock solid.
So, can Caveman ever go on your boat?
Well, it looks a bit windy out there. I'm happy to give Caveman a go. We'll go out there and have a go, but it does look a bit windy. We'll see how we go.
Righto, Stu. Well, thanks for coming by. We'll see you on the water.
I love the fact that this boat is made of the latest materials, carbon and Kevlar, and you've still got duct tape holding it together.
The fitness level to do that, I was out there for 10 minutes and my guts are killing me. That was absolutely wicked.
On the Water has been brought to you by